Hey everyone, it's Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, it's been a weird year, but we're here. So I am severely behind on my recent reads videos. I think the last one I posted was number 30 and I've read a lot more since then. So let's jump right into 31 through 40. So number 31 is North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell, and I absolutely loved this. It follows the story of Margaret Hale, and she is in the idyllic South. Through a series of circumstances, she and her family move to the industrialized North. She has to adjust. It's really hard for her, and she meets Mr. Thornton, who I adore, and things go from there. I loved this so much that as soon as I finished it, I wanted to immediately reread it. It was my first Gaskell novel, and it definitely made me want to continue on and read all of her works. So I obviously gave that one 5 stars. Number 32 is Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. If you've been around my channel for a while, you know I am now obsessed with Robin Hobb. This is the second book in the Farseer trilogy. Everything Robin Hobb did in Assassin's Apprentice, she did even better in Royal Assassin. 5 out of 5 stars. It was such a strong middle book, and it had me hooked from the beginning all the way to the end, and the ending had me sobbing. Again, I don't know who hurt Robin Hobb, but she in turn likes to hurt her readers. But it's okay, because girl can write. So 5 out of 5 stars. Number 33 is Solway by Lupita Nyong'o, and the artist is Vashti Harrison. This is a children's book. The art in here is so incredibly gorgeous, just stunning, and the story itself is really beautiful. It's a kid's book, so I don't really want to get too into it, but basically about finding your beauty and accepting yourself, and it was so gorgeous. So I also gave that one 5 out of 5 stars. Number 34 is Last Night in Nuuk by Nivea Corneliuson, translated by Anna Halliger. And I do actually have a book review up for this, so I won't get too into it, but it is one of the books I read for my translated literature goal of reading more translated lit, and this author is from Greenland, and overall the book was really funny. I quite enjoyed it, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Number 35 is Corazon by Yasiki Salgado, and she is a Salvadorian author. This was a collection of poems. I didn't expect to love it and identify with it as much as I did. Every poem in that book had at least one line that just hit really hard. They're just beautiful and poignant and relatable and so relevant to today. So I highly recommend. 5 out of 5 stars. Number 36 was Fires of Heaven by Robert Jordan. This is book number 5 in the Wheel of Time. I read this with my friend Angela at the Literature Science Alliance. This one was really good. I was hooked. It did have its ups and downs, as per usual with Robert Jordan, but the ending was so epic that it made the work worth it to me. So I gave that one 5 out of 5 stars, and loved it. Number 37 was Apples and Alibis by Gail Leeson. This is book 4 in the Down South Cozy Mystery series. This one wasn't my favorite out of the series. I wasn't as gripped by this mystery. It was still a good time. I gave it 3 stars, so I did enjoy myself. It's just not my favorite in the series. Hello, little bit. Hi. Would you like to say hi to your fans? Number 38 was Headscarves and Hymens, Why the Middle East Needs a Sexual Revolution by Mona Eltahawy. This was a nonfiction book, mainly from an author of Egyptian heritage. I enjoyed this. It was a tough read because it does talk about feminist issues and oppression and hard topics, but I feel like she covered these topics in a really accessible, easy to understand, yet interesting way. So I would read more of her books, and I gave that one 4 stars. Number 39 is Rain School by James Rumsford. I'm trying to read one book from every country in the world. It's just one of those projects that's going to be a years long project. But this one I think was set in Chad, and it's a kid's book. And I was having trouble getting something from my library from an author from Chad. And this one was really disappointing. I didn't think it was very interesting, and there wasn't really much of a plot. So I gave it 2 stars, and I probably won't read it again. And finally, number 40 was a reread of Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. I do have a review for this if you want to know my in-depth thoughts, but this is like my number 1 comfort read. 5 out of 5 stars as always. I just love Anne so much. So, if you've made it this far, leave a flag emoji down below. As always, if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button if you'd like. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.